It is currently snowing, so I'm going to be quick here. This is just a quick reminder to slow down and process what you've been reading because there are gold nuggets in there if you just took the time to really understand them. I was working in Stylus and Crate this morning, and I did some. The lighting is unideal here. Oh, there we go. That's marginally better. Um, did some financial planning for 2023, which was good. Unfortunately, it was not, productive work for public output content creation, I suppose you could say. But there was something that I did that I I noticed that this is what I wanted to share with you, and that is I went back through my notes for Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. Really good book, actually. Um, if you're looking for, what would you say, becoming a the leader of a tribe, of a movement, becoming a content creator, becoming a leader. I think I said that already. I think I'm going insane. Anyway, side note. The kind of framework and process for going about doing that. That wasn't super clear and helpful. I'm sorry. The point was the the Kindle highlight parser script that I created. If you know what I'm talking about, you're an OG. I appreciate you. Um, has saved me so much time. But that said, it has made the temptation for getting to the next book a lot sweeter, as they say. As no, who says that? I don't think I've ever heard that in my entire life. I've found that I have this urge to finish a book and start the next one. And I was going back through my notes, and I have all of the highlights in the formatted order, that in the format and the order and all the text in my second brain. And that is valuable. But what I didn't do was I didn't actually go through and like think, okay, what's the takeaway? What's the message here? And like put it in my own words so that I can like really understand it. I think I'm what I tended to do is more of this like filtration process of like reading the book, and as I'm reading, grabbing all of the parts that I find valuable and then just throwing it in my second brain with the idea that at some point I'll go back and like reread them. But if there's no scheduled time to do that, it's probably not going to happen. And as I was going back through, I was like, wow, this is actually really useful. And I think it was just like the way the cards were dealt, as they say. I've heard that one before. The fact that the stuff that I read that I felt was really valuable was before I went down to Santa Fe and like stopped reading for like 2.5 weeks. So I kind of like lost that. But yeah, I mean, since then I've read Crush It by Gary V, and I'm already almost halfway through Deep Work by Cal Newport. And if that tells you anything, like I'm not spending the time to really process and like and take the messages from Expert Secrets and apply it to my own life. And that either just takes time or it takes time. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today. just a reminder that what you've already read, there are probably gold nuggets in there that you can learn from and apply, but you're not doing that because you're just focused on the metric of how many books you've read. And while that is important, if you take maybe one step slower, that doesn't make any sense, you might actually get further because you're understanding the content and applying it rather than just being like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And oh, yeah, it's in my second brain, so I'll get to it eventually. I'll see you tomorrow.